Okay, so it's now the 27th of November, beautiful sunny day, and it's just over 2 months since we put the vines into the ground, which was the 23rd and 24th of September 2019. So what I want to show you is the inconsistency of the bud burst and the vine growth. So what I'll do is we'll point down and look in some of these vine guards and give you an example of what it's like to try and start a vineyard. So what I'm going to try and do is walk along the row and just show you the inconsistencies. So if we come to this one here, you can see that's growing absolutely beautifully. And we'll just go from one to the next. See this one here, there's absolutely nothing there. If you look closely at them though, you'll see that there's bud swell even 2 months later. So these would be at least 6 weeks, if not more, behind. And this is the example of inconsistency. These ones are growing well. I say the majority are about this level. Again, and another one that's inconsistent. I don't even see that very clearly, but it's got little grey nodules on the side of the branch, and they are gradually swelling. I don't want to take the guards off because the guards really are protecting it. There's a lot of rabbits, and also the wind can come through here. So they're working really well. And then here's one that's burst not that long ago. So that gives you probably a very good idea of what to expect. I don't know if you can see that very clearly, but there is a swelling bud on that one as well. It's very hard to see. I'm not sure the camera's focusing overly well on that. And then you see these ones which are going just fine. If we actually just come along and even just look at another row, just pick one randomly, and there you go. So it's growing just fine. We'll just come back down the row here, and that looks really great too. So I hope that gives you an idea of the inconsistencies that we have starting a vineyard 2 months after planting. Now, to make sure that they keep growing, now that they've started to grow well beyond bud burst, we have our irrigation in here. What I have here, let's actually have a look at the sunny side. So what I've got here is drippers here. There's a 4 litre per hour drippers, and I've got them spaced at 75 centimetres. So you can see there's the plant in the middle. We have a dripper here with the plant and a dripper over here. So if I run the irrigation for 1 hour and 15 minutes, I'll get 10 litres of water on either side of the plant, or like in total for that one plant. And then the drippers are still 75 centimetres spaced when we come to the next plant. So what I'm doing at the moment is running the irrigation once a week for 1 hour and 15 minutes. And that should be enough. We can't really overwater, the soil's well drained. So we're hoping that that's going to be enough water to keep the plants growing now that they've started to photosynthesize and they've stopped using the reserves that live in the stem from when they were dormant, which creates the bud burst. So we'll keep an eye on this over the next month or two, and we'll see what the progression is like. Okay, so it's the 25th of February, and here's the situation. You see quite a lot of weeds growing. It's been quite an issue to control, but let's have a look and see what's happening in the vineyard. You can see with this row here, you know, we've got great growth right up to the wire. Some of them a little bit lower, some of them, as you can see here, growing beautifully. And probably the message from this is that it has been inconsistent. And you know what the reasons for that are, it's a little bit hard to say, to be honest, at this stage. We certainly got slammed by very hot weather before Christmas, and this has been the result. There's a dead one there. Just never really got going. We think that was inconsistencies of that. You can see a short one here, and right next to it, one that's grown out a long way. That's a metre, at least a metre from side to side there, as well as growing up a metre to the cordon wire. So you can really see this is a fairly consistent result, where consistently inconsistent, I should say, where you'll have perfectly good growing ones like this, and then if you look down here between these two here, there's a dead one right in the middle of the screen there. But you can see that many of them have reached the cordon wire, or just about to. We've probably still got about a month or so of growth. What you can see here, I'll show you, this is a good example. See that tendril? Very strong tendril growth. You know you've got good growth, like you haven't got anything going wrong, when the tendril sticks a long way out ahead of the growth of the tip. That's really encouraging. So while it hasn't reached the cordon wire just yet, the plant itself is extremely healthy. It's not under stress. That's what we're after. So look, we're reasonably happy with where things are at. We will need to replace the dead ones later on this year. That won't be too much of a problem. What I'll be doing though in the next video, I'll cover the problems that we've had. With this video I just wanted to show you the growth and the inconsistency of the growth that we've had. In the next video I'll show you, I'll zoom in on individual plants and show you some of the issues that we've had. So I hope you liked this video. I hope it's taught you a little bit, or shown you a little bit of what it can be like to grow in that first year. Please, if you like my videos, don't forget to subscribe and click the like button, and I'll see you next time.